Good morning, 1 year no beer, how are you? Just a quick one. I'm aware that somebody put on a post yesterday, I've done nearly 600 days. I think it's on Saturday, I've done 600 days. And someone said, oh my goodness, you know, and that they wanted to be like that. And I totally get that, because when I was starting out, literally especially my first month, when I wasn't sure what I was going to do, I just thought I was going to do 30 days. And then it started playing on my mind that I actually might do longer. I remember seeing the odd video come on, the odd post from somebody. They might as well have been an alien to me, I tell you, because I'm thinking, but how come you've cracked it? How come you've done... There was one woman, I think, who'd done like 2 years. And I just thought, good grief, I thought that'll never be me. But it really can be you, honestly. And I think there was one very specific post. It wasn't a video, from a bloke in Colorado. I don't even know his name. And he'd just done a year, and literally I think I was in my first 2 weeks. And obviously don't really know people on the page then. The page was a lot bigger. And I remember reading it, and it was the photograph that did it for me, and it stayed with me. And he was in the back of a car in snowy mountains. He had a mountain bike attached to his roof, and he was sat in the boot of his car. And I remember he had like brown, what looked like Oakley sunglasses on, and he was quite a fit looking bloke, and he was just out. And he said he used to work in the city and drink and be stressed, and he's completely changed his life, he's moved. And the photograph was just full of, I don't know, it really got to me. And he was there doing a year. And I just thought, is it really possible? Could I really do that? Did I really want to do that? Well, I didn't feel I did, because at the time I still was struggling to want my drink every night. You know, that mask, that crutch, that how am I going to manage without it? But it really preyed on my mind, that picture, for a long time, because he just looked, and he was so full of enthusiasm of just keep going because it's so worth it. And you know what, I saw quite a few videos from people or posts from people who were at that stage, and I just thought, they can't all be wrong. They can't all be wrong. So I thought, I need to get a bit, and I didn't decide then, I'll tell you maybe tomorrow how I decided, but I didn't decide then to go and do the year, but it was just another little nugget that seeped into my subconscious mind. So that's why it's important to stay on the page, to get inspiration, even if that might not be motivating for you at first sight. You might think, oh, it's all right for him. You know, it's all right for him, he's got this. But it isn't all right for him. Everybody's had that struggle in the beginning. It's just how much you decide to choose the struggle, and how much you decide to dwell and think you miss the alcohol, because you're just thinking about the good first 2 glasses, the first 20 minutes that somebody put on the post yesterday. It's easy to miss that. What about all the shit that goes with it? You know, so all these people can't be wrong. I know loads of people from the page who are still not drinking, and do you know what? They're just normal people. They're just normal people. They're not, you know, they don't have any superpower. They've just done it. And the best way, I mean, this is going to sound really glib, but if you keep resetting, then just don't start yet. You know, if you keep resetting, you've not made the decision. You just need to decide. Decide and commit. And I tell you one, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not having a go, because I think I was on day 29 when I decided to do the 90. And then I'll tell you about when I decided to do the 100 later, the year later this week. But it wasn't until I got to day 29, I was faffing around. It was choosing struggles, going, oh, it's hard this. I wanted to get pissed when I was watching rugby, you know, and I just thought, I can't stand it. I can't stand a life without alcohol, because I feel like I'm taking away part of me, you know, and part of my personality and part of my USP for my business. You know, but it got to day 29. I remember a video from Rory, and it just said, join the challenge. Didn't even know there was a challenge. I was just in the free Facebook group at the time. So I joined the 90-day challenge, and I paid for it. And that's when my decision was made. And do you know what? All that white noise, all that struggle in my head every day, every weekend, should I, shouldn't I, should I have a drink? Fuck that, it had gone. It had gone because I knew, because I'm a stubborn little shit, I tell you, once I decide I'm doing something, I knew I wouldn't drink then in the 90 days, and it was such a relief. I just got on and did it. And yes, of course, I had hard days. That's why I was on this page crying my head off, you know, because the hard days don't go just because you decide, but they're easier and they're far and fewer between because you just commit. So that would be my advice today. I know it might sound a bit harsh, but have you really made the decision, or are you just faffing about with it? Just decide and commit. If you're resetting now, whether you want to do the 30 or 90 or even the year, put the date in your diary now, the finishing date. That's your next time that you might have a drink. It really can be that simple. I'm not saying it is simple, but the actual decision is that simple. Anyway, that might not help some people. It might piss some people off. But I'm sorry, but I'm not going to start doing a little series of videos and telling you it's all sweet roses, because it isn't sometimes. But it bloody ends up being, let me tell you. And it's so worth it. And just use the people on the page. You know, everybody's got their own struggles, and so it's really helps. Okay, have a great day. And it's pouring down in, isn't it weird being pitch black in the morning again? And I will see you soon. But don't choose struggle, and decide. Post your finishing date on here. All right then, bye.